We got the video of the whole scene on Facebook of him shooting her once, and she was still moving. He reloads, and then he shoot her in the head, and the video cuts off. And that's how I found out my mother was in Tops. I am Wayne Jones, only son of Celestine Chaney, who was murdered at Tops May 14th by a white supremacist. I've lived in Buffalo my entire life. My mom was born here, and I think her parents were from Alabama. My mom was a single parent, so it was kind of tough. Just me and her, lots of days, lots of nights, just me and her. East side of Buffalo was full of families. Even though we were poor, it still was like, it wasn't as bad as you would think. Once you get older, you know, like those missed meals and things like that, that really wasn't supposed to happen. But most people on the east side, or black kids in my era, they all grew up under those conditions. My favorite memory of my mom was when we used to go get strawberry shortcakes on the first of the month. That's what she was in Tops getting. That's ironic that she would die trying to get some strawberry shortcake. My cousin called. He called and said, "Hey, my mom is at Tops. It was a shooting. My mom made it out and she can't find your mom." The shots went off. They both started running. She said my mom fell, and she went to pick her up, and my mom told her, "Just go. I'll be all right." So when I get to the store, there was evacuating people out of the parking lot, and I asked the cop, I'm like, "Well, who else is in there?" And he's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Hey man, just be straight. I'm looking for my mom. I just seen 60 people come out, and she's not one of them." Our initial reaction was call and get my kids, all of my kids here, because I have kids that live in Atlanta. Make sure they don't lose it. So since then, it's just been like autopilot. You know what I mean? Just being strong for whoever, like family members, kids, like just, you know, I just couldn't let them see me sweat at that moment.
Overload left 48.
Overload left 48 on what? Ready?
Full speed, gentlemen.
To the line, to the line.
I've been coaching for about 6 years now. My little son played, and my 28-year-old, he played before him all the way to high school. Momo, you got to get behind your blockers. I coach to win, but most of my coaching is to raise these young men properly. They need me. I need them to get through what I'm getting through. So missing this would be like just, you know, just sitting at home thinking. So this, like for these 2 hours, to just immerse myself in football and not think about the whole situation. She was in a tragic situation. I come out here about at least once or twice a month. Usually just about once. I just have to come and see, you know? When you're feeling down or something, just come talk. Hopefully she can hear us. You know, this is what we left with, so make the best of it. I heard from Tops 6, 7 days later, and they said, oh, we got a fund. I'm like, a fund? We need help now, like a fund. They had a panel for 27 people, or 28 for this money. We needed a panel to help people bury their loved ones. We had one person, the DA from downtown, to orchestrate 10 families' funerals and all that. So it was churches that helped us, and all kind of other organizations that helped out to make sure people's family was here and was eaten and taken care of. It's usually like 10 kids or better that come over on Saturday, so get away, have some fun, hang out with the coach and his family.
We got Darnell to wake up at 7 o'clock this morning.
Ain't that amazing, isn't it? What an amazing feat.
He didn't wake up till like 11.
I know. He always sleeping late. You ready to eat? You ready to tackle? Yes? It's like a lot on the parents to pay for football now in sports, so a lot of it just comes out of our pockets, like most of the coaches and, you know, because like it's hard out here. Like our registration fee is $225, which is not a lot, but a lot of parents don't got $225, so a lot of kids don't get to play. They gotta choose from food or you play football. So you know which one they're going with. So a lot of kids at home, they just go back home to the block and hang out.
I don't want him to get a yard.
Not a
Can
yard.
we do that?
Let's go.
Can we do that?
Let's go.
I can.
I know some people want the death penalty for him, and I mean, probably if I was younger, that's probably how I would go. But I got kids, I've had 18-year-old kids, and you make a lot of mistakes when you're younger. When you see him in court, like he's a child. You can tell he's a child. You can see in his face, like, I messed up, bad. So like, for me, I would rather him just stay behind bars the rest of his life. And maybe he can help the next kid that want to do something crazy like this. And maybe talk them down or, hey, tell them it ain't worth it. I mean, if you kill him, he becomes a martyr. I know Buffalo don't really like to look at our race problem, but it's been here, like, and most of us know our place. But now it's like more economic racism. They just keep you out of certain places by not letting you get the right jobs or go to the right schools and things like that. So it's like hitting now. We're in America, anything bound to happen at this point. It's at a fever pitch politically. If we could tone that down, maybe we could stop some things. My attitude towards white people hasn't changed. I have white friends, but teenage white men, I look at a little different. My security is a little heightened now. It's just being safe now.